Here's a question of examining some rules you may have about yourself. We're just going to examine them. Not out loud, don't have to tell anybody else. But I'd like you to take a few moments and think to yourself, as truthfully as you can, what words are to end the statement, I am. And think of I am. I am good, I am competent, I am super duper, I am worthless, I am feeling bad, I am... Right now is your chance. You can pick any words you want, just feel that they're true. Say the first things that come to your mind. Listen to yourself as things come up. I am. Finish the statement. Okay. Did anybody get any, and don't worry about it, I'm here to teach you how to change if you want to, but did anybody get any negative statements to yourself? Yeah? Okay. Not uncommon at all. Go back and change those statements with a different truth. Look at them. Remember, these are your statements and these are your rules about yourself, nobody else's. As long as you have these ideas about yourself, you're going to have a low self-esteem and you're going to have the consequences of that in your life. You can, right now, I'm going to ask you, go back and change the statements into something else about yourself that's true. A rule which you can accept that counteracts that. Right? Or makes that one unimportant. Right? In fact, that's a good one. Yes, but that's unimportant. We call that a positive yes, but. Okay? Now the rest of you, so that you're not just sitting here doing nothing with all the highest self-esteem you have, go in and dig out some better qualities, some better things, even from your memory. Add some things to what you did before. Best things you can think of. And they don't have to be big and important. Boy, I was the best shoe tire in my third grade class. Won a blue ribbon for it. All right, come on back from that one. Of those who had difficulty the first time, how many had improvement? Okay. That's good, almost the same number. But just remember, the words you say about yourself come from yourself. And if you think they're true, that's just a rule. And it will be true as long as you keep telling yourself it is. If you want to change how you feel about yourself, which is going to, we didn't even go into all the possibilities. I talked about how other people are going to feel about you. If you want to increase your income, if you want to be luckier, if you want to be all kinds of good things, self-esteem is the first thing that you need to work on. How you feel about yourself in relation to someone or something. The number one key. And how you think about yourself is your choice. So if for the time being, if for the moment you said something and it's so true that you no way that you can deny it, the next thing to do is start deciding that it's not important and diminish its power. And make something else about yourself much more important. Okay? Much more important. So that's a process to continue with. Any questions about this or anything so far? All right, we're going to do another technique then. There's some things in this that will be similar, but this is a little different because now what I want you to do is a memory exercise. And in this memory exercise, I'm going to give you a full minute for this one. In this memory exercise, I want you to remember as many things that you've done right, as many things you've done that were good for yourself or for others, As many as you can in this minute. Now, here's this is important part of the thing to do for this. No negative stuff is allowed for this 1 minute. You might have all kinds of stuff that you can remember that you didn't do right. Not important right now. Right now, just shove that out if it comes. Don't be afraid of it, just shove it away. As many things that you've done right or that you've done that were good as you can think of in this time. Okay? And allow yourself to feel what that feels like when you remember them. Go ahead. Okay, come on back. Be aware of your body. How did that feel? Did that feel good? Yes.
As soon as you said, don't let any feelings, don't let any memories of what you've done wrong come into your head, and it hadn't affected any negative memories at all this whole time that we've been talking until then. And then I started to have to, no, we're not thinking about that.
Good. Good. Because the practice is to shove it aside. See? Not to be afraid of the stuff coming in. A lot of people, the only way to suppress those things coming in is with muscle tension. And so then you're pretending to feel good about yourself, but keeping away all the bad stuff because you're afraid of it. No, don't be afraid of it. Just when it comes in, shove it aside. That was good practice. Okay, good. Any other questions or comments? How many people felt good with that? Let me have some feedback. Okay, well, nice, good, good, good. It does, because your subconscious, your body self, really likes to be appreciated. Really likes to be appreciated. And when you give yourself frequent appreciation, this is simple behavior modification on the simplest level. Everything that you appreciate about yourself, your subconscious repeats and improves on. Anything in your life that you want to develop more, improve a skill, anything like that, give yourself a praise, appreciation, a compliment for whatever degree of ability or skill or goodness was involved. And then your inner self will do more of it. And not only do more of it, improve on it. It's a very natural process. It's one of simple acknowledgement. And I'm not saying, a lot of people will take it for granted. Well, of course I did that. Okay? I'm what I have to say. Of course I love you. Why do I have to tell you? Because it makes a world of difference. Strangely enough, talking to yourself in this way can be the healthiest thing you do. Giving yourself the appreciation and acknowledgement that you might think of giving to someone else. Right? As if yourself needed it or didn't even know you liked it. Now, it might sound silly because you're all one being. Nevertheless, it works. And so going out of your way to remind yourself of the things that you've done right, the things that you've done good, and it's not just for yourself or done well. I mean, even when you've done things for others, that's a good thing, and that makes you feel better about yourself. Okay? And acknowledging that to yourself, hey, that was well done. You'd be amazed how that'll perk you up.